it's kind of along the lines of like Age of Empires meets Sunstrike 4 and all that, and Company of Heroes. The battles are very intense, very elaborate too, and I'm going to be controlling in that game every single unit, and the strategy and stuff you see me doing is a mixture of different strategies that have been done going way back towards the Romans and Carthaginians up until now. All different types of tactical, masterful working battle tactics. Um, but that's what I'm going to be doing, Order of War. As you can see here, with the screen for Steam and all that. Hopefully I don't have no problem starting it up. There's sometimes a problem between the AMD Radeon graph cards when it comes to playing this game, but there's no problems at all when it comes to playing it on NVIDIA GeForce. I don't know, it's just how to do the graph cards. It's kind of fucked up, but, you know, what can you do? Yeah, so, um, a few of my friends have asked me before. None have commented in the comments questions like this, but I'm just gonna answer on the video. There are questions that they asked me before. They asked me questions like, why do I play certain video games, and you know, how long have I been playing video games for, and how many video games I have. Well, why do I play video games to start off? I play them for the mental gymnastics and the challenge. Because going about your day-to-day life doing this and that is all well and good. There's a lot of stress in life and anything. And I'm a type of person that, you know, I'm social, I'm friendly with people I meet, but I enjoy the challenge. And if I'm not always being challenged, then I'm going to wind up that my brain cells are going to get weakened, and I'm going to wind up getting lazy here and there. So to prevent all that from happening, and because I also enjoy it, I play all these different types of games. The only games I don't play with people are mind games. Unless you talk about something with psychology, but the only time I play psychology games on people is, you know, if they're trying to start fights, or if they're trying to piss me off. I'll play the reverse psychology on them and turn everything they say on them back on them to piss them off, and then they feel like a schmuck in the long run because they're the ones that were instigating, and yet I didn't allow them to rile me up. I get riled up, you know, when I'm having technical problems, like, you know, the computer's not working, or control's not working, or if a game doesn't want to work no matter how much I try to get the program to run, it still won't run. So stuff like that I get pissed with. Or games glitching here and there where they shouldn't be. From a data entry error. So I play games basically for the mental gymnastics of it and for the challenge, even though it's a temporary escape from the real world. But that's why I play them, because they're fun. How many, what do you call? So that's why I play games. Video games and stuff, and card games and board games and stuff to this day. Uh, how many years have I been playing video games? I started playing video games when I was about like 5.5, going on 6 years old. I was on medication for seizures on top of it, and yet I started playing the very first video games for Windows 95 and Apple computers. And those games were one-dimensional, not even 2D yet. 2D games didn't come out till like late 1995, 96. So the games from 1991 to 2 I was playing, and they were one-dimensional. They were games kind of like Age of Empires 1 just came out in 1992, and I started playing it late 1992. I was also playing this submarine game called Aces of the Deep. I also played older video games that were for Windows 95 as well. They were combat simulators. I played Delta Force. It was one of the first combat simulators I played. Really fucking intense game, because it was being used from 1990 to 1997 by the U.S. Navy SEALs, and they were being trained for all the situations. And someone decided, oh, let's leak this game out to the public. So I was one of the few people that got a hold of it, and it was an awesome game. Uh, Ghost Recon came out a couple of years later, but I tried it, didn't like it that much. I tried the original Ghost Recon that came out originally in 1993. That was okay. but it had a lot of technical problems with the computer here and there. Mainly at the graphics card, couldn't handle the pound of the game's graphics, so I was like, alright. I played this submarine game. It was a U-boat commander game. It was called Aces of the Deep. And I mastered U-boats with the submarine German U-boat submarines. And I played that for at least 5 years. From 1992, when I first got hold of it, to 19... Let's see... yeah, the 1996, mid of 1996, before it wouldn't work no more, because at that time we had Windows 98 Vista. I have a couple of old PC games from 1993 that you would probably be surprised to see. One of them is remastered, and when I say remastered, it was a remake. It was worth it. The remastered one that I got is a collector for Star Trek fans, and that's Star Trek Armada 2. I played this game back in 1994 when it first came out. Star Trek Armada 1 came out in 1991, and I got that one, the demo of it, tried it, it was pretty good, and I got hooked on it, so I'm like, oh, come 1994, let me go and get this one. I got it, loved it since. This game came out 1993, Civil War General 2. Civil War battles, epic battles, huge ass maps, a lot of what do you call soldiers and equipment, and as you can see with the CD, it's pristine condition. It still works, it still plays. I just have to set everything with the Windows 10 computer up when I want to reload it in the next couple of weeks again, because it's due for a reload. And I'll be able to get it up and running. Another game that I've been playing is this one that my cousin Gordon gave me. Battle for Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings. This is the original Battle for Middle-earth for PC. A 4 CD set. Just for one game. This is only one CD. I got this around 1997. World in Conflict. This game is freaking awesome, just like Lord of the Rings. I also got, later on, over the years, games like Neverwinter Nights 2. Years back, I got hold of these games as well. This one I got back in 1998. I found it at Staples. $5. It's a fun strategy game. This one I've had since 1992. Building Cities of Egypt. This is a 3D set, a 3 CD set, and it still works, provided you have it set up properly, and the right codec files for these games to play. So you have to make sure you have the older codecs as well as the newer ones, and they're all and everything set up with the video function properly, so that's where everything works. One of these days, I'm gonna make a copy. I'm gonna make recordings and load them up to YouTube of it. This is the very first original Mafia PC game that came out 1993 of June. And I got a hold of it, played it, beat it within a couple of days, that's it. Around 1994, Medal of Honor, Allied Assault came out. I got it right away after I saw the trailer on TV for it. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this game. Same thing around later on that same year of 94 with the first Call of Duty. And I got those games. I got hooked on the World War II franchise. And I started collecting almost every single Medal of Honor and Call of Duty game ever made. I have them for PC mostly, but I also have the ones that they never made for PC that has maps that should have been on the PC ones, but they made them for PS2. So I got the PS2 ones on top of it. I have a total of roughly PC games. I have a huge total of at least 555 different PC games, all from 1992 up to now. I have at least about like 12 or 17. No, more. I have, yeah, because I don't have the cases for some of the games. That's why. And there's sets of them. I have almost all the Guitar Heroes. For PS2, I have almost 35 different PS2 games. I only have one game for PS3. That's Borderlands 2. I have a couple of my my cousin's games they lent me as well to play. Um, I have 4 different games for Nintendo DSi. And what do I call it? I play all these games because I like experiencing, like, any type of game that has a trilogy or more, like a full collection of them. I want to experience everything historically accurate in anything with the World War II franchise games. That's why I got all the expansions of the games like Company of Heroes, Sun Strike, and everything. Now I have about, like, say, like, yeah, 35% of my video games online from my Steam account, and I have over like 300 games on my Steam account, and then hidden away and placed here and there around my room, I have the rest of my 550 games here and there. Most of them, the ones that I'm talking about, that comes out to 550 total. They all freaking work. I'm not talking about the extra 480 of them that I have that are bootleg versions that don't work. I tried to get them to work. They don't work except for older systems. I don't have an older system. Not yet, anyway. In the future, probably. But yeah, I enjoy playing games. I have all these different games. Why do I play these games? Because every time I play them, I always learn new things about the games that I didn't notice the first several thousand times I played it. So I learn new little hiding areas in the game and this and that, new little tactics that I brushed right past without realizing at first. So going back and playing games over, I get more of a time to explore at that point because I know for those games, like, for example, in my videos that I have on YouTube with the original Call of Duty United Offensive, you see how in that video, how I'm going around, I know every trick. Who's going to come around what corner? How many are going to come around that corner? What I'm going to have to do ahead of time. And you just see me slide them out and take a hit in return, really, unless it's from a friendly grenade that bounced, back or got kicked back. Then I get zapped. That's the only way. So I learned all tricks of those games, and then when I played online mode, people would get pissed off because I was that good from playing single player and learn how to really play the game and understand it. And they would be yelling like, in open chat, "Kill that son of a bitch over there! He just nailed 5 of our guys before they even logged in. Kill that fucker now!" And you would see online people on the enemy team, like 5 or 10 of them, taking shots at me from every which way, and they still couldn't freaking hit me, because I learned all the tricks, where to duck, where to hide, where and everything. And they were like, "How the hell is this guy that good?" It's just I took the time to learn, which they're not. They just run around like brainless chickens. So when I make these walkthrough videos on YouTube and post them up, it's mainly because, one, I enjoy playing the games, and 2, it's to help new video gamers, that diehard 90s video gaming uh, fans and everything that never tried these games before, to help them, to understand why these games were made and what to expect from them, because you have to learn your basics from these video games if you're going to be playing the modern games, because when you're playing the basic games like the ones I grew up with, it teaches you not only patience, it also teaches you how to handle all the different equipment in these games, what you have to expect, and then when you go online with these modern video games, remakes and stuff, etc., then you already know what to expect. The only things that take you off guard is like new scenery, new towns, new villages, new equipment. Those are only things you have to get used to, because everything else, it's like seen it, done it, been there already with these other games. So let me just learn the new equipment. It makes it easier to handle the games and to cope with them. Because I've seen a lot of people with videos, they try to beat certain games and then they get, like, say, shocked out of nowhere that what? Like, for example, God of War. I saw one guy doing a video of God of War a couple of years ago, and he was shocked that he got the enemy raid boss monster down so low, the raid boss went into overdrive mode and owned his ass because he hesitated to use one skill. And I was thinking to myself and saying to myself, I'm like, how could you not know it was gonna be coming? You get the boss down that low, and when you get a boss in any game down that low with HP, it goes into supercharged overdrive mode, and it's gonna annihilate your ass if you don't use all your skills to your advantage. You gotta nail him on that second, at that moment, as you get him down that low. So this way you finish him off, you don't have to worry about him owning you like that. And then all that work you did, all those items you used, gone. You don't have to worry about replenishing them because you used them all to the right extent at the right timing, and you own the raid boss. You do not give him a chance to survive. You keep on hammering him and you finish him off. You don't walk away when you have him down that low and you have to finish him off. You just go and finish him off. Case closed. But a lot of these new gamer kids, they're assholes. They don't understand that comprehension. They think that when they first old gamer like me and everything, like, oh, he got me down that low. He's gonna show me mercy. And when he shows me mercy and walks away, then I'm gonna nail him. I'm not gonna show mercy. I get you down that low, I'm gonna kill you and take you out. Because I know that's what you're gonna do to me if I let you live and walk away. I'm not gonna allow you to do that to me. If you if you say you don't want to fight no more, you want to walk away, fine, I'll give you a chance to walk away. I won't turn my back, but I'll be waiting and ready just in case you try something stupid to finish you off. But if you get up and walk away, yeah, I'll let you walk away, just as long as you don't come after me again in the future. Because then I'm not going to allow you a second time to do that. But that's how the old gamers like me, the old breed of gamers, used to playing and everything. When we go after something, it may take us a few years to get a hold of it, but it's the it's the satisfaction of grinding and working to get the OP items you want, that you've been after for your custom build or whatnot. That's why we do it. We do it because we love playing the game. We love making our builds and stuff. We love being OP, but we do not let it go to our heads. We're like, okay, we're this powerful, we know it, and we're not gonna, say, well, I can beat this guy, I can beat that. Anyone can say that. You have a lot of noobs doing that in the games, and it's really pitiful. It's totally pitiful. But, what can you do? This is how some players are. Players lack the humility of the video games, and they lack wanting to learn about them. They think, oh, let's just go on a game and fuck around and piss someone off. Well, that's all well and good, but there's only one major problem with that analogy. And that problem is that if you piss off the wrong person, you're going to be paying in spades. So, to make sure that players don't do that anymore, players like myself and all of them, excuse me, I'm just doing stuff on my other computer because I keep getting stupid ass virus pop-ups. When other people try to do that stuff, it winds up that, we don't give them a chance to do that. Because it's like, are you kidding me with that BS? But gamers like me, we're very easygoing, we're very generous and helpful and this and that. But if we're treated the wrong way, we'll make your life a living freaking hell. More than actual real life. I mean, one time, this one jackass I met, he was from Moscow, and I was playing an online MMORPG. It's a Korean-made game, still up and running, free play. But it's now a lot of things with his pay to obtain true powerful items and everything in the game, which is retarded, sucks. Uh, he got cocky. I was in a division party of 9 other members, and we're in a dungeon, and we're trying to work all together to beat the dungeon, get the items, equal enough items for everybody. And this idiot, he's from another clan, he's from Moscow, he starts his shit with me. He's 5 levels higher than me. He's trying to be a dumbass. He's trying to train high-level monsters that we find in a dungeon over to me so they slaughter me because he doesn't have the balls to face me face-to-face, one-on-one, because he knows that even though I'm 5 levels lower than him, I have the gear, I have the skill, and I have the power in my character to wipe him out with one striking assault that would finish him. So rather than face me, he tries to bring all these monsters and everything to finish me off, which they call training at the time, where you would have a bunch of aggressive monsters following you like a train, and then you would slaughter them all and get a mass ton of XP for the party. So this guy tries that. He sees that all the monsters that he's training at me, I'm killing, and I'm managing to get some hits on his dumbass because he's then talking smack. So then he comes back after that wound up after he tried a few times with the training monsters. He ran out of monsters to do that. So then a few of my party members were like, "Let me kill this son of a bitch." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." I'm like, let him live for a minute. Let's see what he has to say for his stupidity. I said, if he says the wrong thing, then yeah, you can kill him. I said, but if he does something stupid, he's mine. I said, if you jump in to try and, take him out, if he starts with me, I'll take you out, party member or not. That's what I told the players that were with me in the party. And they're like, all right, if he starts with you, he's all yours. I'm like, okay, fine. So this idiot did start at me, started talking shit about America and crap like that. So I started talking shit about Russia and communism and shit like that to him. And I told him, I'm like, you saying that the Soviet Union still exists? Like, bullshit. The only thing that exists is in the tightly formed turds which your brain cells are packed in that you flush every day down the toilet, asshole. And he's like, hey! I'm like, okay, keep on talking smack. Watch what's gonna happen. So then he says, fuck you. As soon as he does that, I start laughing, and I have my character maniacally laughing too in the game, and the guy's like, he's like, that's it. He goes to try and hit my character. I use a spell, deflect it, and then I one-shot him. He gets killed, and he gets de-leveled 27 levels. And he's like, you're freaking hacking. I'm like, I don't hack, fool. The reason why I got de-leveled 27 levels is because we're in a dungeon. You're 5 levels higher than me. True. But we're in a dungeon, and everything with my weapons in a dungeon is 35 levels stronger than it is when it's not in a dungeon. So because I killed you with a higher power weapon because of special buffs in the dungeon, legitly, you got de-leveled 27 levels. Now you're weaker than me. I said, come back at me once more after this now, and I'll de-level you back to level 0, to the noob you really are, asshole. He was pissed. And stupid, too. He did come after me a few more times. I de-leveled him back to level 5. It took him, 3 years to get to where he was, and all that gone in 5 minutes when he tried to verse my character. I didn't even get de-leveled. Instead, I gained a level for killing his ass. So then he has a bunch of his high-level friends try to hunt me down here and there the past couple of weeks after, because he was pissed that I de-leveled him, rightfully so. And his friends that came after me, I de-leveled them the same way. And they were all pissed. And it just shows the caliber of overcocky, overconfident asshole gamers, new gamers, that do not want to learn how to play the games from the beginning. They don't want to learn the basics of the game's mechanics so they understand it. They don't want to learn how to really power level the right way. So what will they do? Let's see. Oh yeah, they'll hack to weaken other characters and steal their items. They'll bot. Basically, they'll get a bot program that allows them to have their character manually go killing and XP and this and that, but they have to pay money to be on the bot programs. So they'll be doing that, and then they'll get to a higher level, and then they'll go around like, "Oh, I'm a big badass mother effer, and you better not eff with me, because I have every right to eff around with you and get you pissed off." And I'm like, "Oh, another freaking noob asshole. Why?" Now, if I bump into another old school gamer like myself, they prove to be more of a challenge. And I'm like, oh, this is an old timer. By you see how many items he has on his character, the type of build he has, how he doesn't go down, you don't go down. Saying no, he's an old time gamer that has some old time items and this and that as well. And there's the challenge, trying to take him out as he's trying to take you out. There's the challenge. Versing noobs that just come out again that don't know the first thing about the game or anything like that, they're not worth the time of day to verse. They just are a waste of space and a waste of time as they are with their real life. And most of them are freaking bullies. Now, I made a bunch of friends on the game Lineage over the years that I played it. I don't play it no more. Haven't played it for about like 8-9 years now, because everything at the game went totally shit city. Excuse the language. Uh, and a few of my friends, like one of my friends, she's from Korea. Me and her have been friends from the server since I helped her out. I was on the game working at my sub level because they added to the game 2 years before I started playing. Excuse me, my ears itching. 2 years before I started playing, they add subclass levels where when you reach level 85, you have this special skill level cap marker called Awakening. And when you awaken your character at level 85, you get D-level back to level 70, but you can choose a different class. So your main class is level 85 plus, but your new subclass is at level 70, and you have to power level up to meet the same level as your main class. So that's what was diverse and really fun about Lineage 2, because you got to take several different subclasses and everything with your main class that you played as. Like, say for example, mine. Say if I took my dwarf character out, he was a mason craftsman, and I could easily subclass him to spellcaster, tank, berserker, archer, or summoner class, or even support class, which would be like a blade dancer that they call it. That was a dual fighter with dual swords, samurai swords. So you could choose those different classes, and each class that you chose and leveled up added new unique skills to your main class. And then you could then fuse your subclass levels with your main class skills and get ultimate freaking unique skills that have 5-6 different abilities to them on your main class. So it was really fun to do that. But they changed it over the years, and everything became about money. And it got really interesting in the long run to see how badly they fucked up the server. I mean, they drove off on L2. They drove off all the American players off the Euro server, all of them, within a shortage of 4 years. And I was originally one out of 1,000 American players that played on the Euro servers. And when I stopped playing Lineage, I was left as one out of two other American players that played on the American servers. Everyone else there were North South Korean, Chinese, French, Spanish, none from the UK or Australia, none from Japan at all either. And it was like, okay, this is very freaking weird. The best players from these other nations that you expect to see are no longer around. Now it's just, third world country shit. I'm like, okay. So the game really went downhill. And my friend, she's from South Korea and everything. And she was power leveling her character up in this one leveling area zone. She was at level 69 going into 70 by 75% to level 70. And I was in that area on my subclass, which was level 73 on my subclass. And I look like I'm a level 70 character, but I'm really level 95. And on my main class. And I'm out there, leveling up my sub character's level class and everything. And she's calling on the open chat, the world chat, for help because this level 72 asshole is attacking her, trying to kill her character so this way she can't level. Because he thinks it's funny just to make it harder and piss off someone. So I got pissed because I'm like, oh, this dumbass. And I went over to the guy and I used a freeze spell skill I had on him so he couldn't move. And I said to her, I said, don't hit him, walk away. And then the guy is cursing up a storm, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you for using that free spell instead of letting me have my fun." I'm like, "Look, dumbass, you saying that you're gonna kill me?" I'm like, "Good luck trying that. You're not gonna kill me. Instead, you're gonna be one getting killed." And he was laughing and this and that because I found out this jackass was from South Africa, total idiot. And he then comes, unfreezes, hits my character, and my character just goes like this and doesn't drop to the ground or lose any HP. All my character loses is 1 hit point. And then he's like, what the hell? Every time I hit you, it keeps on saying 1, 1, 1, 1. What is your level? I'm like, are you done now? You're not going to kill me. I said, are you done yet? He's like, no, I'm going to kill you for certain. He's like, you gotta be hacking for your HP not to go down. And I'm like, you know what? I was like, screw this. I equipped S-grade weapons, which are top level 80 weapons to my character that I was using in my inventory that I had on the side for when I got back up to level 80 on my sub-level. But in the meantime, I had A-grade arms, which are level 70 to 79 level weapons that are enchanted to plus 15. So I have almost the same amount of damage as my top level S-grade weapons. And this guy is a real jackass. He kept on cursing up a storm and this and that. So I take off the level 70 A-grade weapons and put the S-grade ones on. And I'm like, you done now? Trying to kill me? He's like, I said to him that it's now my turn to show you what I can do to a scrub like you. And he's like, just see if you can even hit me. So then he goes to try and run. The second he goes to run, I'm already ready with the free spell again. I paralyze him. He was no further away than 2 feet away from me. I paralyze him. He can't move. He's trying to break out of it, but he can't. I walk up and walk in front of him, and I'm just standing there waiting. And then I see the counter of how many seconds until the free spell I put on him, subsides. The second it subsides, one shot, BAM! His HP goes to 0. He falls. He drops his weapon. I pick it up and put it in my inventory. And I don't even turn red because he was a red player killer. And he tried to kill this girl that I ran up became friends. And she's like, thank you very much for helping me out. I'm like, hey. I don't like seeing that type of shit, even in the game, let alone in real life, where someone's picking on someone else because they think it's funny. That shows what a scumbag they are. Screw that. If you gotta pick on someone the exact same level. That's simple. or maybe a level beneath you, but not 6 or 8 levels beneath you. So then the guy comes back, and my friend winds up pointing back to the nearest town. I'm still in the area, finishing up my quest. This asshole comes back and hits me again as I'm training monsters. So then I turn around, I kill all the monsters with one attack, and he's like, "Holy crap, you're more powerful than I thought you were." And I'm like, "Yeah, an asshole. You just messed with the wrong person by coming back for round 2. So what I then did was I turned around, I hit him with the low grade weapons, killed him again, and then as he's laying there, his character's laying there like this, like an idiot, like if he got crucified on the ground, um, bitching and anything. I'm like, you stupid asshole! You do not freaking understand. I am higher level than you even realize. And he's like, what level are you then, pray tell? I'm like, I'm level 95. He's like, there's no effing way you're that level. And I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I hit the ability. I de-transformed to my base level and equipped all my level 95 armor. He's like, no effing way! You are level 95. I'm like, I told you, jackass. He's like, screw this. I'm not playing the game no more. I'm like, oh, what's wrong? You turn pussy now? You're not playing the game no more because you got owned by level 95 on a sub level. Learn what sub leveling. Learn this game and what sub leveling is, asshole. Before you start owning weaker players on the game and then act like, oh, you're unbeatable, you're badass, you ain't crap. I said, players like you give players like me a bad name and a bad rep. I said, so if you're gonna get off the server, go ahead. You want to start crapping me again? Feel free to try to kill me again. I'll kill you again the same way. I'll report your ass to the authorities on the server, and I'll make sure that they ban and wipe your account from existence on the server, and you'll never be able to log into this game ever again. Because your IP address will be locked out of their servers. I said, so go ahead. Say one more thing to piss me off. Say one more thing to give me an excuse to get rid of your ass. He didn't say a thing. And I'm like, as I thought, you made the smart move for once. I'm like, now get the hell out of here. He logged off, never saw him on the server again. Now, I play the games like the MMOs and all that to have fun. I don't play to own people in PvP. The only times I'll do that is if A, there's clan wars, or B, a castle siege or a fortress siege, because they have to do PvP. It's open world PvP at that point. You only have to worry about open world PvP in Lineage 2 no matter where you go in the game world, except for the towns. The towns are the only safe areas. But anywhere in the open game world is open PvP. Anyone can come along and kill you, steal your items and stuff like that. And then you add all that time and money you spent to get the power-ups you need to get the items and stuff. So, you have a lot of things to worry about other than, just a smart ass like that that thinks he's big and badass just because what? He's level 75 or level 80 and he's picking on a lower, weaker, and he's not even subclass? I mean, come on, who are you joking? But you have players like that no matter where you go in these games. They're over-egoed and they're not anywhere near the power level that they should be at to be exactly over-egoed. And it's like, come on, how immature are you? Or can you be to pull that crap? Now, anyone that I play with on these games, they're really badass players. And I'm not saying badass meaning they're bad. I'm saying that they're badass like you don't want to excuse me for saying this, you do not want to fuck with them on any circumstances the wrong way because they'll kill you. And they'll make it look like when they play kill you, they'll make it look like you just started playing the game 5 minutes ago. No matter how good you are. Because they learned everything, every aspect and detail and nook and cranny about the game. And those are the players that I socialize with. And we joke around, we work together like on Lineage back during 19 what is it? No. Back during not 19. No, it wasn't 19. It was the 2000s. Back during 2000 and late 2007 into 2008 when I was on it. I was in this clan called the Reapers, and I got very friendly with the leader, who was a girl from Germany, and it was me, her, and a friend of mine that was in the clan with me. His name was Poison. He's a really good, trustworthy Australian player, and me and him and her were in this one area in the game world called Tower of Insolence, and we were on like the 80th floor, where there's level 82 and up to times 5 monsters. So they were going up to like from level 80 to level 85, and we're up there at level 78, 79 levels to 80, and we're up there power leveling. And we took a bunch of these newbie recruit assholes in division with us, at least 6 of them, and they were like level 69 going into 70. We were trying to help them out by powering them up. And we told them, you're that lower level. You stay in the rooms where the monsters are at the farthest corner. Let us, since we're higher level than you, let us be in the middle of the rooms and kill the monsters. You just stand there, you soak up the party XP, you level up, and you use your buffs and skills. If one of us dies, you resurrect us. That's all you have to do. Don't go and kill the freaking monsters, because then they'll all swarm you and kill all of you. Meanwhile, we'll be the only 3 left alive. And we warned them, and this one dumb shithead schmuck who was in a tank, we told him, if you're gonna, leave the party, drop out of party and then run out of the room. Or drop the party and port out using a teleportation scroll. This schmuck doesn't do that. What he does is he drops from party, he runs out of the room, gets chased and attacked by all these monsters out there that are like 85, and while he's being chased by about like 50, 60, 70 or so of these 85 monsters, he brings him into the room that we're in, and he winds up getting his other low-level characters killed, his other low-level clan members killed, and me, the leader, and my friend, we're like, what the hell's going on with this fucking idiot? Why is he doing this shit? And the guy's like, ha ha ha, fuck you, fucking asshole. So my leader of the clan kicked his ass from the clan, reported him, he got banned from the server for doing that crap. Meanwhile, later on, since he was banned and all that, that's how I was saying kill later on. But meanwhile, after he killed everyone, I was like, you know what, screw this. I went after this guy, and I killed him myself with one hit. And he's pissed off, he ports back out. I'm like, you're gonna do that to fellow members of this clan, and you're gonna do something that's backstabbing and low? You deserve to be de-leveled the way you are. So shut your mouth, port to the town, and find another clan, either that or log off the game entirely. So the guy ports out after he dies. He resurrects in town. But me and my friend, me, the leader, and my friend, we're still in the tower, and we have 5 other level 60 members that need to level up. So then I'm like, okay, I had a couple of scrolls on me that restore 100% XP. So all the XP that they lost, they get back. And I was saying them for in case I needed them. I was like, alright, let me do this then. I wound up using them on these low-level characters because I felt bad for them. I used it as soon as they were resurrected. And then I was like, at the doorway to the room where we were power leveling, and I said to the leader, I'm like, her name is Jenny. I'm like, Jenny, I hate to tell you this. I'm like, sorry sis, but there's no way these young little noobs are going to be able to get the hell out of this room. One of us is going to have to train these monsters and fight them and buy time, while the other 2 people get these noob assholes and make sure they stick together too, out of the room and out of the tower in general. So one is gonna have to stay behind and sacrifice themselves. And then she's like, agreed. I see what you mean. Agreed. She's like, well, she's like, I know Poison can't stay behind because he's a mage and he won't stand a few seconds against these monsters. She's like, the only ones who are gonna be able to stand up to these monsters are me and you. She's like, but I'm not gonna last too much longer. So then I took the initiative. I did a Leroy Jenkins. I was like, she's like, so which one was gonna, sacrifice and get these other people out? Because these noob idiots were arguing, we're not gonna make it out alive, this and that. And my friend Poison is telling them, shut up. Just wait for, instructions on what to do, and just follow those instructions, and we'll all make it out. And I'm like, I said to Jenny, I'm like, Jenny, do me one favor. I said, get these assholes out of here. And I ran right into the room with all those monsters, and I started training them, and I'm yelling at her in chat very quickly. I'm like, get them out now! Get them the frick out now! Move it! So then she gets them, her Poison, my friend Poison, get them out of the room and everything. And I'm whining, and she's like, you're gonna die if you stay in here. I said, well, a sacrifice may be needed, so I'll lose maybe a level. Doesn't matter to me. It's just a level. I can make it back within, like, say, like, 6-7 more hours of grinding. I've been grinding for, like, maybe 24 hours as it was anyway. I used to put in, like, say, 48 to 25 hours in that game per day when I was grinding. Because I knew how to power grind. And that's the beauty of old school video gamers being able to do that. So I wound up doing that, and I was holding off the room, and just as I was down to 500 hit points, where a strong level 85 monster, if he used a skill boost, he could overwhelm me and kill me, I was almost dead. Meanwhile, Jenny and Poison got the guys out of the room, and I'm there, just freaking going at these freaking demon monsters and everything, and taking them out 2-3 at a time, and they just keep on coming in like incessant waves, and I'm just barely alive and hang on. And just at the second where my HP is about to hit 0 for one more hit by a monster trying to sideswipe me from my right hand side, I see my HP bar go whoop full up, and then I'm like, what the hell? I didn't use no potions. Next thing I know, I see spells coming from behind me from Poison. He comes by and he starts shooting the monsters that are trying to sideswipe me, and I'm constantly just finishing. And Jay comes out right alongside me, and she's like, "You didn't think we'd let you have all the fun, did you?" I'm like, thank God. And I'm like, let's own these 7 bitches, and we just own the whole freaking room together. And when we came out of the tower, the new level 60 players, they're downstairs at the tower talking, saying, I don't think they're gonna survive. And then when we come walking out a few seconds later, they're like, how the hell did you come out without a scratch? Like, because we know how to play this game, and we have the right, the right gear and stuff and potions, and we look out for one another. That's the basics of being in any clans in any game. You look out for one another, especially in a dungeon like that, because team play is crucial for your survival. It's the key for it. You don't have team play, you're not gonna survive, and no one else is gonna survive. And like, now you see why we told you, everyone, before that jerk off did what he did, why we said, when we get into that room, me, Poison, and Jenny were gonna be in the center room fighting the monsters, and you guys stick to the very edge of the room, the very far wall. You stay back there where the monsters don't spawn, and you keep a low profile, you suck up the XP until you get to the same level we are. And they're like, yeah, we understand that now. They're like, holy shit, you guys are crazy. And I'm like, well, 2 of us are guys. I said, 2 of us are guys. One's a bitch. And Jay's like, hey, who are you calling a bitch, you asshole? I'm like, I'm like, oh, Jenny. I said, I don't mean you. I said, I mean the other bitch in the clan, the one who walks on all fours, your boyfriend, Dual Leon. And she was like, oh shit. She cracked up laughing, and everyone started cracking up laughing, and it was because I had to poke fun at that age because even though her actual real life boyfriend was in the clan, he wouldn't have done anything like that to work together with her. He was always fine with her and everything. But we all joked around like that in that way. It always worked out for our advantage. It was always fun. We were always, poking fun here and there. But when it came to castle sieges, clan wars, fort sieges and stuff, or dungeons, or just power leveling with each other in a party, we always stuck together. We always talked and had fun. And we got along. And that's how it was. But a lot of games, they lack that now, which is very, very sad and pathetic. But this is, how video games have, changed over the years. I mean, what can you do? Now, the game that I'm going to be playing in a minute or so, provided it starts up, I'll know in a minute from now, is, how do you call it? Yeah. Oh, come on, don't be like this, you damn thing. The hell? Yeah. Is, the game that I'm going to be playing, Order of War. If it starts up right now with no problem, then, yeah, then it's going to be good to go. It's going to be hard, the scenarios, mind you. So let me see if I can get it up and running. Launch in safe mode. Let's try that for right now. Make sure everything, if it works. That's why I want to, launch it in safe mode. Make sure it starts up, no problem. Then see if, if it's good to go. If not, then at least I have, something I have to fix with a data file or whatever. I'll do a scan. But I'll see. I'm just trying to get all up and running. Hopefully I can, so just wish me luck. But, yeah. Alright. It's launching the files for DirectX, which is a required framework file that's needed. Hopefully it'll go in, no problem, then the game will start up. I'm going to turn up the volume. Now, one thing I might wind up doing, not tonight, however, but the next time I do a live stream is I just may start up my Lineage 2 account, and in the circumstantial event I'm able to do that, then you'll see what I mean about the Lineage game with how it looks now. If I go on the classic server, however, you'll see from the classic server how the game used to be and anything, how it used to look and be, from how the main user is and how much the user has changed. The new revamp of the classic server has changed dramatically. Now, let me see if I can get this dumbass freaking game to work. I hope. Okay, so what's going on? Why didn't Order of War start? It's movies, that's off. Okay, didn't want to start. Let me check something here. Just let me give a quick scan of the files. Means that there must be a file error. That's why the game is not launching. Because it should have launched once I put in those files. But since it didn't, it's like, okay. Now, if it doesn't launch on this computer here, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart my live stream. And I'm going to restart it on my alternate computer, which the game should definitely work. No questions asked. But I'll know once the scan's done here. The only thing is, I won't have on my other computer certain things set up like on my main OBS, but at least I'll be able to, you know, get the stream up and running. You know what I mean? No problem with that. I just hope I don't have to, you know, deal with that. But, you know, if it's what's going to have to happen, that's what's going to have to happen. I mean, you know. Okay, so 86%. $91. I'm sorry it's just taking a little bit of time, but the game is well worth the wait as soon as I get to start up. Let me, that's right, I can't log into my Steam on my other account because I might not be able to do Order of War today at that point because I have to, you know, re-download it. Hopefully I can get up and running, no problem. Okay, let's see, show, certificate, details, version 3, yes, path, that, yes. Come the frick on. Come on, start up the damn game. Damn Radeon. Yeah. Shite. Yep. Order of War is not gonna work on the my main computer with the Radeon. So it means it only works with NVIDIA. Freaking damn thing. Ruse might be the same way. Okay, so what I'll do instead is, let's see. Company of Heroes, better creep there. I'll do Company of Heroes instead. Sorry about that, but I'll get Company of Heroes to work instead. Maybe I'll just start up Company of Heroes too. Where the hell is it? Oh, it needs an update. What the hell? Alright. A few seconds, it'll be done. Yeah, I'll get Company of Heroes 2 up and running. No problem. So, just bear with me for a couple of minutes while I put in the update. And then we'll get going at least on one of these dumb video games. Okay, well, that's doing that. While that's doing that, let me start this Yu-Gi-Oh game since it likes to screw around here and there. So I'll get that up and running at least. The hell? Odd. Let's see. Unlock the cards. That's what I do. I keep on playing the same battles. It's the same list over and over to unlock the cards I need. Too bad I just can't unlock all the cards right up the get-go. Now, this is, I hate showing this, but this is a Red Ice deck I have. It's incredibly powerful. Just landing. So she destroys that. Come forth with us, darkness. Not yet. Goodbye. Let's see what that's doing. Nothing. What the hell? And there goes the game again. As soon as I press certain doors, it goes. Okay, it wants to be stupid. Come on, you freaking thing. Not bad, man. Damn. Yeah. Stupid duck gave me a good man. Gotta take a look at it. Edit. Come the frick on, stop being stupid, damn thing. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Fuck no. Let me see something. See if that goes down. Yeah, it fucks up again. What the hell is making it screw up? It has to be what I'm thinking of. Come on! Fucking game. You scan these one by one of DLCs. They're probably what's going wrong here. DLC, let's check that. Joey. Okay, next DLC. Wish I knew what that was causing at home. Let me take the game completely out and put it back in. Okay. Now, excuse the interruption, viewers. I'll be right back in a few minutes, so I'll catch you.